Hey guys, Ashley here for a quick video on how to use your intuition when it comes to going after your goals. This is something that hugely came up when I did a survey recently, and I wanted to just kind of emphasize why using your intuition when it comes to setting goals, when to really moving after your manifestation, why it's so important to really help you own up your magnetism, get into action, and really get more consistently motivated. So let's dive in. Hey guys, so it is Ashley from the Awaken and today I really want to hone in on visioning work. And as we have been in alignment with launching Awaken Your Aligned Vision Workshop, this has been something that's been hugely coming up, and I really felt the need to address it on today's YouTube episode. So when it comes to really understanding your intuition, it's often like we have to realize that our intuition is like a muscle, and we have to strengthen that muscle if we want to have more sustainable results with it. So when you think about goal setting or visioning work or having a manifestation and really asking yourself, what do you want? What do you desire? What do you want to do to go get that desire? What do you want to have in relationship to having that desire? And what is the vision beyond the vision in terms of being the identity in the person that literally becomes that desire as normal, as standard, as real, as done? What do we do differently in that space will show us so much more about what is our language about the desire, what is our emotions about the desire, what is our thoughts about the desire, what is our feelings about the desire, what is our habits around the desire. What we have to realize is there's an interconnected conversation going on behind the scenes when it comes to really getting what you want. It is more than just going after something. It's more than just magically receiving something while sitting on your couch and singing Kumbaya. It's more than both of these conversations. And this is where so many people get it wrong, because they either are approaching it from the far off lens where they're too much in divine feminine, where they're not taking action. They're in that overly induced to feminine, I'm going to wait for magic to happen. I'm going to kind of just la-di-da. I will be given all the answers. I will not take any action at all. I'm just going to be kind of waiting in this waiting mode and in this place where I'm going to just kind of la-da-da-da-da. That space where they're not taking any action at all. They're not really even listening to their intuition at all, because they're just kind of in waiting mode. And then on the other spectrum, we have people who are hugely in that ultra divine masculine focus, where we're talking heavy action, hustle mentality, exhausting ourselves till burnout, really getting in our heads about shit and kind of really going after it and really working at it, like really working hard at it, working, striving, pushing at that goal, at that desire, at that manifestation. And so this can look way differently when we're looking at it from the lens of our intuition. It's like we have merged both the feminine and the masculine together into our body, and we're allowing ourselves to create the mind-body connection with our goals and with our manifestation and with our result. So when we comes to really looking at it we can start to see that the people who are like in hyper masculine mode often might be ignoring their bodies. They might be really caught up in their heads and in their ego about shit. They might be feeling like, I don't know if I can fundamentally have this result, so I'm going to push it forward excessively so I know I'll get it. Or it can come from the divine feminine place of like, I don't know if I'm worthy. I don't know if I'm deserving. I don't know if I'm good enough. I don't know if this is possible. So why take the action? What if I fail? Why take the action? It's this energy of like push, pull, where we're either excessively pushing or we're kind of like in this energy of, I don't even know if it can happen. I don't even know if it exists for me. So in this space, our intuition is going to hold the glue and literally cement the desire, because we're allowing ourselves to tune into our intuition and be like, well, what are the actions I feel guided to take? What do I feel I am led to do? And when we're tuned in and tapped onto our intuition, the action starts to become easier. And the action becomes easier because we're tapped into the feminine and we're merging it with the masculine energy. So it's like the feminine goal and the masculine goal are in harmony together, and they're working together to create that magnetic connection in your body towards what you want. You cannot do that when you're hustling and in a place of fear-led action, and you cannot do that when you're also stagnant in a place of la 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 la. I think it's going to happen. I don't know. Those two energies are going to cut off your natural magnetism because you're not allowing yourself to fully tap in to your intuition, to the alignment, to the aligned pathway. And as a result, you won't take the right actions. You won't even have half of the result of what you want, because you're not tapped in, tuned on, and turned in to what actually is required internally to have what you want. And as a result from that, it just won't occur because you're not in alignment. You're literally not in alignment. You're forcing the action or not even believing it can happen. Two of those energy currents will not get the result you want. So when it comes to deep visioning work, what I take a lot of my clients through in Awaken Your Aligned Vision is we go into the depths of what is required to sustain the vision. What is required to hold the vision properly? What do I need to do mentally, emotionally, physically? What do I need to do systematically in my habits? What do I need to do to properly sustain and hold that vision? A lot of people will not get what they want because they're not using the mind-body connection to get what they want. And that's really what it comes down to. So if you're interested in learning more about Awaken Your Aligned Vision, it is launching today. I will leave a link down below. And if you have any questions at all about working together or about this topic, DM me and I'll see you guys next week.